What's up, guys? So today we're going to be playing blue tees. Current handicap is plus 4.4, I believe. Just had a little mini event yesterday, and it's my first event of the year. Something light, nothing crazy, but I shot 2 over, so definitely some of the old tournament habits creeping in where like my hands get a little stiff. So I'm just gonna try to work on some of those things today from the blues. Oh, whoa. These are borrowed clubs, and I gotta call my caddy because I cracked the driver in yesterday's tournament. So I'm borrowing my granddad's driver, and as you can see, that was the first swing ever with it. I was just thinking, like I haven't sliced the other driver. Like the miss was a pull, a huge like hooking pull. But it's just gonna take me a swing or two to get used to this driver. I think once I get used to it, it'll be a lot better. All right, so we got 200 yards on the 9th fairway. That's like furthest right I've been in years. So just gonna hit an 8-iron, downwind a bit. Really good recovery there. And this guy yesterday made a comment that killed me. He was in a bad spot. Someone like made a joke and they were like, "What's going on, pro?" And he's like, "A pro wouldn't be here." And I think that's a huge misconception, because pros do miss, but they recover really well. And I'm saying this because I'm about to make an eagle after slicing my driver, just so you know. All right, so this is a good learning moment. There's a twosome behind me, but they're in a cart. A couple days ago, I played behind a group that I think was their first game ever. They were finishing the hole, which I respect, but they were taking 30 shots each, and there was 4 groups on a par 4. So stuff like that people shouldn't do. If people behind you are faster, just let them pass. You can enjoy your day after, All right, we got this little eagle putt. Don't know where it's going. Just gonna hit it straight. All right, that's a good way to start after slicing my drive. Start to doubt everything, and I had someone ask me this on Instagram. They're like, "How does your grip feel?" Because mine's starting to feel weird. And I completely understand that, because I had that period when I was younger where every time I would go to play, my grip would feel different, or I would be aware of it. And I grew out of it in casual rounds, but that's something I'm trying to get out of my system for tournaments now too. Don't want to be aware of my grip. I want to just hold it and hit it like I do in normal rounds. But as soon as I start to feel my grip in my hands, I know I'm cooked. Okay, not a bad start indeed. So something I was thinking about last night when I figured out my chipping is the funny thing about golf, for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people, this is how it works in my head, right? I figure out my chipping. My putting is already good. My ball striking is good. My chipping is bad. So what that does is it makes me afraid to miss the green. Once you're afraid, you start actually missing. That affects everything else. Puts pressure on my putting when I do bad chips. Affects my approach shots because I'm afraid of missing, and then that affects the driver. Now that I feel like I figured out chipping, and we're gonna see, I still haven't missed the green yet. I feel like I'm unstoppable. So that's making me play nice. But then again, it's only been 2 holes. I was gonna hit driver, but I feel like I don't, from blues, if I hit it straight, because it's a dogleg right. If I hit it straight, it's out of bounds. It's in the trees. So, and I don't trust this driver yet that I can control it. So I'm gonna hit 5-iron. It's 5-iron wedge anyways, so why not? So let me walk you through a little calculation here. So it's 112 yards. I want to land it with my sand wedge. Well, since it's downwind, it's gonna roll a little bit, so I want to land it at 108, and then the wind is gonna push it, so I'm gonna do 100 yard swing. 100 yard swing. The wind pushes it to land at 108 because it's gonna hop a little bit to the 112. That's my mindset. And the pin looks a little short, so if anything, I go a little long, that's fine. Okay, I actually hit that wedge really good. Big tendency of mine is to like get a little steep on the wedges and dig a little too much, and then they don't get that nice and get that little spin, you know, when they land. And I hate that. But that's probably one of my best wedges in a minute. I don't know what I did differently on the swing. Just feeling good today, you know? This is looking good. Another left to righter. Not my favorite, but you gotta face your, I'm not gonna say fears. I'm not afraid of them. You gotta face what you're uncomfortable with. Or straight, you dummy. I wanted that so bad. Actually, like, when I first looked at the putt, I saw left to right, and then I was confused and it turned out to be straight. So in practice, I prefer to go with my gut because it's usually right and miss it. In tournament, if I guess wrong and I hit it off the toe, I chunk it and it goes in, I'm taking that. I don't care. In practice, I want it to do what I want it to do though. So I'll take that miss. I'm just gonna birdie this one. This wonderful hole and this wonderful club. So let's see what we can do here. There's a little gap there in the trees, like a little gap there. I think that's the line because it's a dog leg left. Maybe a little bit left of it. I don't know what the miss is. With the other driver, the miss was left, so that was definitely the line. But if this driver, the miss is gonna be right, that might not be the line. Let's find out. Whoa. Yeah. Haven't found the ball yet. On a little adventure to find it. I played TaylorMade for 2 years now. I wasn't a fan when I was younger, but I've been playing them and I really like the feel of the face. Like, it feels so soft, so amazing. I just got to get used to the shaft. In my what's in the bag, I talked about not knowing, the specs or how they affect it really. Like, I'm partially aware, but I leave that to the experts. And I'm sure an expert would be able to be like, oh yeah, this shaft is not even close to what you need. But I'm an adapter. I'll figure it out. All right, so 200. The tricky thing about here is I'm gonna take my 7. It's the 205 club. Because again, these clubs go further. I'm not that strong yet. The wind's going to the left. The ball's above my feet, so it's gonna go left, and the pin's on the right. It's tricky. A decision just has to be made. I don't think it's wise to go for the pin in this scenario. There's a lot of room left of the pin, so just get anywhere on the green and 2-putt and make the putt, sorry. Oh, bite. Sit down. With these clubs that I'm not used to is that they have no spin. So they're less lofted, they spin less, which is the difference between these and the blades I was playing. It felt good, I hit the middle, but I could see, I could read the Titleist sign on the ball when it was moving. It was not spinning at all. Ball sailed a mile, and I'm hoping I don't even think it landed on the green and rolled off. I think it carried over, and then there's a hill behind. Yeah. Right, something is definitely wrong with these clubs because the soft 7 went 220. Got a tricky one. This is not a good example of me practicing my chipping because It's a weird one. Gotta go under the tree. Probably gonna take a pitching wedge, and I'm gonna go on the, ooh, I feel like if I go left, it's gonna kick left. Right, there's more green, but I could hit these leaves, bank it into the hill. I'll take the, yeah. Go on the right, bank it into the hill. Hopefully it slows down. Not horrible, not great. I made good contact. We're on the green. We got this little carpet. Gonna go right to left. Just gotta get it there. Turn. Whoa! I'm not mad at that. Could have been a lot worse than bogey from back there. I mean, yesterday or me before practicing the chipping, could have definitely been a lot worse. All right, we're gonna try this driver again. I was gonna say one more time, but that's not true. We're gonna keep trying it until I get it, because that's just who I am, you know? Like, you think I'm gonna sit there and let a driver tell me it's gonna go right, and I'm not gonna do anything about it? No, you're going straight. Even if I gotta do that, you're going straight. Okay. Downwind par 4. Let's get this one. Oh God. This driver is testing me. Trying to eat a little bit more on the course, gain some weight, hit some more bombs, like easier. I noticed when I gained a little bit last year that I was able to not fly out of my shoes to smash the driver. So gotta do that, because what I would do as a junior, and I built a bad habit, is that I would go play like 40 holes and not eat at all, because I was just playing, I was just focused on the game, and then I would get home and play video games and not eat. Yeah, 148 yards, and this was intentional. This green is narrow, so you want to be on the side. You want to be 100 yards right, so that you have a better angle in. Feel me? So 148 yards, that's gonna be a wedge, I think. We're gonna find out. Oh, go up. Oh, I hit the cart path. Another bad example of me being good at chipping now. Like, as soon as I said that, I got the worst lies on the course. The ball hit the cart path, got scuffed, and now I'm like here. Let's see. I'm gonna try to make any sort of contact, land it just on, and let it roll. Sit. Well, all right. We got another long par putt. This one's uphill, left to right, but not too much, just the right amount. The hole's on a mound because they kept the tournament pins from yesterday. That was a good putt. 183 yards. 183 yards. Downwind. Gonna hit a very, very, very tiny 8-iron. Fly, baby. No. Yeah, as I said, 5 more yards. It hit that little mound and rolled back in. The pin's like, because you can't land it, it's downwind, so I really had to land it just on the green. So it was that wasn't a horrible miss, just a tiny bit off what I was trying to do. I'll take that from this mud pit. Another meaty par putt. This one is definitely going a smidge right to left. Let's try this again. Don't let me down. Luckily, this course is very, very friendly for people that miss right. I'm thinking It probably has something to do with the shaft bending like getting too far behind me, because it bends too much this way. I know my proper fitted driver bends the other way to help me get back to the ball, but maybe slowing down the swing a little bit should help. Closer. We getting yoked. Look, this may not seem like a lot to y'all, but I told you, for years I didn't eat at all. So this hole has been trying to become a nemesis hole. In the tournament, 1 under, get here, and on my last YouTube video, hit the drive, straight in the water, drop in the water, chunk it in the water. 2 things are different now. First of all, my chipping is good. Secondly, I'm just gonna not go left. The ball's in a little hole though, but should be fine. .40 yards here. I'm a big fan of this low shot with a high lofted wedge. Get a lot of spin, feels really good, looks really good. Everything's good about it. Got my 52 because I like the flight of it. I feel like this 56 can, like, especially at this distance, can launch a little too high for the shot I'm trying to play. So yeah. I got that one a little bit behind, but the progress is a chunk from there before would have went 2 feet. Do it. Oh, too hard. Too hard is not something I'm used to saying at this course. It's always short. I think I gotta hit a soft driver. It's about 270 uphill and to win. So yeah, maybe not that soft of a driver. Depends on how high this goes. We'll see. I think I'll hit it full. If anything, like, it's not gonna roll, so I gotta carry it to 70 uphill and to win. So that's pretty full driver. Close. Okay. Of course. Like, why? Actually, I'm not even surprised. I'm not. The only thing that I'm surprised about is that it happened in practice, because usually I get all the good lies and I'm like, golf is too easy. And during competition, I'm like, where were these lies when I was practicing? Like, why do I never see them? So I'm happy that I get to experience this in practice and figure out what I would do if it was competition. This is insane though, of all places. Yeah, my only option is to go down this way. So I'm just gonna try to get it like right there. Perfect. Now we got this chip. The lie is pretty bad. The fringes here are extremely soft, so I can't land it on the fringe unless it's coming in really low and fast. But then of course I'm gonna hit a hard spot and it's gonna go over the green. This is actually a tough one, because the lie is bad. If I had a good lie, I would just like send it up, you know, but all right, let's see. Sit. Okay, that came out better than I expected. I forgot my chipping is good now. All right, got this nice little one to save par. Downhill left to right. I think that's it. Whoa, it stopped. That is gonna keep going. Wow, I actually got the club back to the ball in time. Okay, in a little tiny bit of trouble here. I actually hit that one. I forgot which tees I was playing, and I actually caught that one. This fairway kicks way more left than I realized. I gotta aim more right next time. Anyways, this tree is right in my way and it's a wedge, so I don't know if I can curve it that much. but we'll try. 115 yards. Never mind, that curving it around wasn't gonna work, so I'm just gonna punch it under because that's way too far out to aim with a little wedge. So I'm gonna punch it under and let it roll up. Pretty good, honestly. All right, so we almost got up to pin high. Got this birdie putt. I'm just gonna walk it. I like to walk it to really get a feel of the distance. I think it's gonna go left to right. There's a little ball mark in my way. Whoa, it went right to left. That's weird. All right, I think that's, I don't even know what I scored. Had some bad bogeys. Unlucky bogeys, I think. I respect.